humans are such a narcissistic species. You know, they think the universe revolves around them. They think, you know, they're the most important thing in existence. They think they're the pinnacle of the cosmos. You know, humans fear what they can't understand. Humans fear what they don't know. Humans fear what they don't understand. Humans are scared of what they can't comprehend. Humans never fail to make me laugh, man. Humans never fail to amaze me in how willfully ignorant they can be. You know, they'll instead of making the most intellectually honest statement saying that I don't know, they'd rather make something up. They'd literally rather than say I don't know, they'd rather make something up and then, you know, make up some bullshit notion like faith and try to pass it off as an actual justification, an actual rational justification of a belief, of what they believe or what they want to be true. They'll make something up to try to justify what they want to be true. That's nothing more than wishful thinking. You know, most humans don't think with logic and reasoning and rationality. They think with logical fallacies, you know. For example, religion. Religion is nothing more than a cultivation of human ignorance. That's all religion is, the manifestation of human ignorance. Religion, God is what primitive humans made up to explain lightning or explain rain. You know, it's so funny because it's the whole God thing is so obviously bullshit that it's funny, and it kind of pisses me off that, you know, in a time of technological advancement and scientific revolutions, you know, and all this vast amount of information that we have at our fingertips, that people still believe in Bronze Age mythology, Bronze Age superstition, stupid primitive bullshit. Superstition, it's bullshit. Superstition is bullshit. Religion is bullshit. Astrology is bullshit. Karma is bullshit. Heaven and hell is bullshit. It's all bullshit, man. You think it's so funny because that's such a God, man. That's such a anthropocentric, anthropomorphic fucking notion. It's like, wow, you're nothing more than a collection of molecules. You're nothing more than a collection of carbon and oxygen and just matter, building blocks of the cosmos. Just like everything else, you think that this specific collection of molecules that just happen to be, you know, gathered in such a way that it makes a species of primate, you know, a species of primate that's only 200,000 years old. You know, you think that you're so important that, oh, I can't possibly fathom the universe without me, because I'm the most important fucking thing in the goddamn universe. Even though it existed 13.8 billion years before you, it's gonna exist however the fuck long after you fucking die, and you rot in the fucking ground, because that's what's gonna happen when you die. You're not gonna go to heaven, you're not gonna go to hell. You're gonna rot in the damn ground. That's what's gonna happen. You know, like that roadkill that you seen? Fucking maggots and flies and shit eating that motherfucker. That's what's gonna be you. You're gonna be rotting. You're gonna be rotting flesh, decayed flesh. That's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be decayed flesh. That's what you're gonna be. You know, you're not important. You don't matter in the grand scheme of the universe. We live on a fucking speck, a blue speck suspended in a sunbeam. It just in the cosmos somewhere. We're not even close. We're not even close to being even in the top 10 biggest galaxies in this whole entire universe. In this super cluster of galaxies in this interstellar neighborhood. We're so infinitesimal that we don't even register. Like you think, people think that their fucking problems matter. Your problems don't fucking matter. I don't give a damn if you got a F on your fucking test. I don't give a fuck about school. I don't give a fuck about, I don't give a goddamn if you fucking got a bad haircut. I don't give a fuck if you got fired from your fucking job. I don't care about that stupid bullshit. I don't give a damn if your favorite football team lost. Who gives a fuck? You know? It's just people try to pass off their fucking small problems as if it actually matters in the grand scheme of things. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. Nothing more than a made up construct that a primate, a fucking monkey just made up. A primate made up some fucking arbitrary social concept, a fucking social construct, and he made it to control other primates. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about, you know, just stupid bullshit, man. Just the common everyday bullshit. How about this, humans? If you're a human and you're watching this video, how about this? Do me a favor. How about you look past your anthropocentric notions and concepts and put your ego and your narcissism aside and realize that you're meaningless and you don't fucking matter in the grand scheme of the universe. You don't matter in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Your life is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless. There is no reason why you're here. It's all chance. It's science. All we have is the natural world. It's none of this fucking mystical spiritual bullshit. There's no such thing as a fucking soul. There's no such thing as a fucking God. That shit's fake. God is fake. God is not real. There's never been a God. There's not a God, there's never been a God, and there never will be a God. It's all fake bullshit made up by humans, made up by primitive humans to fucking try to make themselves feel better. It's nothing more than wishful thinking. When you die, you're not going to heaven. You're going to rot in the ground. That's what's going to happen. You're going to rot in the fucking ground. And, you know, karma, there's no such thing as no fucking, good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people. No, that's bullshit. You know why? Because there's no such thing as good and bad. It's a made up construct by humans. It's made up bullshit. There's no such thing as good and bad. It's made up. It's arbitrary, subjective. Well, a person that you would call good could just get hit by a truck for no fucking reason. A person that you could call bad, could fucking hit the lottery and win hundreds of millions of dollars and live happily ever after. You know why? Because it's not a fucking fairy tale. It's real life. When you accept reality, when you engage with reality, yeah, that's how it is. It's ugly. It's grimy. And most people can't accept that, so they make up bullshit. They try to make a false world. Try to live on in this fucking fairy tale, in this wonderland. Make up bullshit, made up superstition and shit. Bullshit, man. That shit's not real. It's no karma. There's no fucking, you're not gonna see your loved ones when you die. Nope. You should have spun time with them while you were living, because it's the only life you have. The possibility that you even exist is so fucking, it's just so exponentially slim that you should just actually enjoy this life that you have and stop focusing on bullshit and basing your entire existence and all your happiness on a notion of a afterlife that isn't even substantiated. You know, it's just, you know, in this life, you know, this life is the only life you have, right? And you have to find yourself. You know, people try to look for a God, man. It's, you know, people try to rely on superstition like God to get them out of their problems, when really the only person that can get you out of your problems is yourself, man. It's not the problem, it's how you look at it. It's your mentality, man. You know, it's just, man, it's just so fucking retarded, man. You know, why would there be an omnipotent being, right? An omnipotent being that created the entire cosmos. Why would that omnipotent, omniscient being give a fuck about where one species of primate on a fucking speck somewhere floating around in the cosmos? Why would he care what that species of primate does with its penis? Think about that. As big as the entire cosmos is, you are the most, you're important. You are what is on this supposed deity's fucking to-do list. You're number one on that fucking bucket list. It cares about what you are doing when you wake up every day and live your mundane, boring ass, repetitive fucking life. You live in a fucking, you live in a rat race. You're competing in a rat race. You're a hamster on a fucking wheel, but the creator of every fucking thing cares about what you're doing in your meaningless, boring existence. You wake up every fucking day and you force feed yourself, and you brush your hair and your teeth, and you shit and you piss, and you go in traffic, you're driving around, you sit your ass down in your car and you drive around, you get stuck in traffic, and you go to work and you kiss ass all day. That's what you do, you kiss ass. You go kiss somebody's ass, you make your boss a lot of money. You make your boss a lot of money, and you kiss ass, you kiss his ass, and you fucking, you go home, you watch the game, you watch sports or some dumb shit like that, and you eat some food, and you go to bed, and you wake up and you do the same fucking thing every fucking day. But that's so important. That's like, wow. That's what a fucking omnipotent deity is focused on. Bro, fuck me, man. Get over your fucking self. You're not important, man. You're not fucking important, bro. You're not. Get over you. Stop fucking, you know, stop sniffing your dick, man. Stop. Like, dude, just get off your fucking high horse, man. I mean, come on, bro. That's very narcissistic. You know? That's just bullshit. Stop. You're not fooling anybody but your fucking self, man. You're going to church and all this bullshit, and then you think you're giving all your money, man, your money that you earn to fuel your existence, your survival, and you're giving it to this scam artist. You think it's going to this God. But think about this for a second. why would a God, why would a entity that created literally every fucking thing care about an arbitrary construct created by some fucking monkeys? Just think about that. That's such a dumb thing. That's a dumb notion. But you just keep getting scammed. People just keep getting scammed. Like it's not Bronze Age fucking mythology. But whatever, man. Whatever, man. The cycle of ignorance. It seems to perpetuate, man. It seems to perpetuate. It's like people rather be willfully ignorant than accept reality. The good, the bad, the ugly, every fucking thing. The universe is not obligated to make sense to you. Just because you can't fathom it doesn't mean that you can just make some bullshit up and make a god and fill it up in the gaps of the ignorance of your lack of information. You can't just make some shit up because it makes you feel good. Can't do. Everything in the universe can be explained by scientific means. Literally everything in the entire cosmos can be explained via scientific means. See, basically what I'm saying is the scientific method is basically from the mind of a skeptic, basically. You don't make claims of something that you can't prove. We don't acknowledge that something exists unless its existence has been demonstrably proven, empirically proven. We don't acknowledge the claim as truth unless it has been substantiated with evidence. You don't just get to make things up. You don't just get to make things up because your mom told you about it, just because your grandma told you about it. That doesn't fucking matter. You don't just get to insert things. You don't just get to assert things as if they're true just because it's socially acceptable by society. I don't give a fuck what society says. See, the thing, this is what I like about science. This is what I like about science. Science is true whether you believe it or not. You know, people walk around saying, attributing things to superstition like spirits, demons, angels, souls. I mean, these things don't even exist, because how can you say, you know, oh, that's them demons. You know why that happened? That's them demons. How can you attribute something? How can you blame something on demons when you haven't even demonstrated that demons exist? You're literally delusional. If you believe in religion, you're literally delusional, because you're by definition delusional. You believe in something that doesn't exist. You know, it's the natural world. Metaphysical naturalism. Physics. Cosmology. Science. Logic. Reason. Rationality. Skepticism. See, for example, what happens when people die? They rot inside the ground. They rot. We dig a hole and we throw them in there, and they rot to get eaten by bugs. This is what happens. That's what happens after you die. How can you say something about a soul going up into heaven when, first of all, you haven't demonstrated that a soul exists, and second of all, you haven't demonstrated that there's an afterlife? And you know, these things aren't even feasible. It's not like It's like, maybe there possibly could be this. No, they're obviously bullshit. When you apply even the most infinitesimal amount of scrutiny, these claims just fucking fall flat on their asses. They just crumble. You know, people need to start engaging with reality, being critical thinkers, being free thinkers. Because, to be honest, I think, you know, religion is the biggest hindrance on humanity. Choosing superstition over fact, that is bullshit. And we as a species need to do fucking better than primitive superstition